Okay, let's try and get everything all set up. I should be live. Let me quickly share this with everyone I need to share it with. Okay. Just gonna go through all the different Discords that I do this on. Promote yourself. There you go. Huh. Yeah. And I think that's everyone? Okay. Oh, hey Shadow. Welcome to the stream. We are continuing. Oh wait, I forgot to change out that. There we go. Hello. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in a thing. I'm trying to work out some base 8 mathematics, which I am not familiar with because, like most people in the world, I do base 10. But it's a challenge. Just a reminder, before the stream starts, I like to spend some time doing what I call the pre-stream chill. This is a time for viewers to ask me questions or talk with me or whatever. By the way, is my audio fine? The music should be on. Wait, why isn't the music playing? One sec. I could have sworn I turned it on. There we go. Music is now on. Okay. That's that. That's that. Just let me know if the music's too loud or if I'm too loud, for example. It's also just a time for me to figure out any technical difficulties I might be having. Yes, Shadow Mile. I don't want to say that because if he hasn't, then did I change the name of the stream? I hope I did. Yeah, MEMNPC 4, which reminds me. I have my list of things to talk about. I'm going to get into that later, obviously. But yeah. Can you hear me? I feel like... Well, according to the audio mixer on OBS, I should be audible. It's possible Shadow left. YouTube Studios thing for live streams feels like it hasn't been very accurate recently. Right now it says 0, but it also says that I never had any viewers, which can't be the case because Silent Shadow greeted me. So, oh well. I started deleting the pre-stream chills from previous videos. I'm gonna start making a playlist of the previous MEMNPC videos, adding this one to that playlist, of course. Yeah, we're just gonna continue where we left off last time on the art stream. Looks like I got a thing in Discord. Are you live? I don't see you on the YouTube chat. But assuming you're that you're the person who's currently watching my stream, hello from Discord. I'm currently splitting my attention between multiple things. There's obviously the YouTube chat, which I'm trying to keep note of. No one's posting anything there, but I'm trying to keep my eye there. But also, like I said, I'm trying to do base 8 math with someone else. Just because of a separate project that may or may not end up on the channel. We will see. No one's saying anything. Like I said, just let me know. Can you hear the music? And can you hear my voice? Maybe I should actually chat. Can anyone hear my voice? Like I said, OBS seems to be picking it up, but I don't know what that's worth. Maybe if I move this over here, I can better look at them both. Yeah, here we go. Now I can see the Discord and also the YouTube chat. I guess I should respond here. Yeah, octal math is difficult because everything I've learned about math, well, obviously I learned about base 8. So all the little tricks and whatnot that you use to kind of shorthand or shortcut your way through math and simplify everything to easily digestible, understandable chunks, none of it applies. So it's a much slower, much more confusing process when you've already learned everything in base 10. A big trick for converting bases is just to remember that your the number 10 isn't actually 10 anymore. It becomes 1, 0. It doesn't represent the quantity that is 10, just the quantity of what digit you're in. It all gets confusing, honestly. You know, the interesting thing is binary is base 2 when you think about it. It's 0, 1. 0 of the first digit, 1 of the first digit. 1 of the first digit, 0 of the second digit, 1 first, it's etc. It's base 2. So base 1 would just be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, etc. It'd just be the number each. The increase in a number value would just also be the increase in the quantity of numbers representing that value. Math is confusing. Oh well. I do like math, though. I've always been very proud of how good at math I was. So the sudden struggle of not being able to do math in a different base is kind of frustrating. Actually, the project which I'm working on that requires me to figure out this base 8 thing is something I'll actually be talking about during the stream proper. Stretch. I hope everyone can hear my voice. There's another 10 minutes before the stream proper starts. Based off everything I have to go off of right now, it looks like everything is fine. It would be nice to have some confirmation, but you know, you can only work with what you have. If someone is watching, just remember, now is the better time to ask me anything, because it'll be a lot easier for me to respond to you, and well, I'll be able to respond to you without dividing my attention more than I already am, I should say. Seven minutes left. Oh well. Luckily, this person who I'm working with has been incredibly helpful. Not just with this converting base 10 to base 8 shenanigans, but also with the rest of the big project. Hmm. 5 more minutes, and then stream proper will begin. Hmm. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to hope I'm actually audible. Hmm. And not too loud. Well, if YouTube Studio is to be trusted, looks like the one viewer left. That's a good start. Hmm. The pre-stream is a lot more relaxed. There's a lot more talking during the stream proper. Hmm. Okay, I'll have to put off this project for now since it's time for the stream proper to start. Let me just add the stream marker. There we go. And we can shift this over to Krita. Again, I use Krita just because it's a free Photoshop alternative. So today, we're going to be continuing our work on Boren Boulderdown. Just a reminder, he is a approximately 60-year-old weaver and groundskeeper, we decided. We haven't done this part, but he's going to have long auburn hair. That's what this reddish color down here is. Shaved on the left side, so the side facing away from us. Green eyes, gold skin, 4'8", oval face, and missing his right leg, as you can see down there. He will worship Akadi, goddess of air, movement, and speed. He's a person who goes straight to the point, judge people based on their actions, and owns a box of dead animals. That's what this box is. which is part of why I decided to make him a groundskeeper. Why? What he uses the box of dead animals for? Who knows? I imagine it's probably to feed some kind of like hounds or whatever. Probably looks after the hunting dogs or something like that. Excusez-moi. What am I looking at? Okay. The other thing, or not the other thing. Before Boren came Leaf de Grey. These are two randomly generated NPCs. And, yeah. Leaf de Grey was, we decided, a sort of, I think we decided he'd be like a professor or a teacher, but that's not what I wanted. Let me go back all the way up here. Leaf description. And there, yeah, I put his name in Vivaldi there. Yeah, a teacher. Teacher of magic. This little stick that's by him, I'm going to give it more details later, but that's going to be how he gets around despite missing a leg. I guess we should just hop right into it. Let me just... Looks like a little thing there. Yeah, let me just clean this up. I might have merged some layers that I didn't want to merge. There. Gotta keep that clean. And in color, let's just fill this out. That's probably not going to be the final shape of his head, but it's what we have for now. So let's figure out, let's see. Right, that's going to be the face. So we're going to add a new layer. Grab this color. We're just going to figure out how we want the eye, how wide set we want these eyes. Let's get rid of that. Does that look about right? Let's see. No. Looks all misshapen. I think I need to have a better curve. So let's just quickly go here and rework this line. Can even go back to this. It's gonna be... Whoop. Let's change that opacity real quick. It's always hard to get these things right. The exact curvature. Let's see. We'll put down these eyes and then we'll see how we think that looks. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good for the eye locations. Maybe not this pupil. To be more like over here. But I think that's pretty good. Okay, how does that look? I'm liking that. We can give the mouth more definition later, so he's more similar to Leaf de Grey's face. And then let's just give him an ear. I think it needs to be further back. Let's put it more like... Ears are hard. I think it needs to go more like that. I'm not confident about my ability to draw ears, to be honest. I know it's supposed to be approximately from eye to nose, but that's as advanced I get when it comes to drawing ears. I'm gonna quickly look up some hairstyles with a half a shaven head. Let's see. Half shaved head images. Less common in men, it seems. At least, movies that don't look strange. At least in my opinion. Some of them look pretty good. It'll have to be something like this guy. Might end up giving him facial hair. The description didn't give him facial hair, but we don't have to work with just the description. We can modify it to suit our needs. Let's get a darker color for the outline portion of this. Or do we want to? No, I don't think I do. I think I want to just have it be the right color. Let's see. Seems to be kind of like that. Wait. I need this to be a different layer. So that needs to go down here. New layer. I'm just gonna call this hair, or this layer, hair. Can I get a picture of this guy from the other side? This is gonna be a rough one. This is kind of helpful. Okay. So it kind of looks like it's just gonna go like that. Did it say curly? Yeah, curled. Ugh, this is gonna be an annoying one for sure. Definitely going to be shrinking the head down, I think. Especially the parts that are not going to be visible. There. And let's clean that as well. It's okay if that's not perfect, it's going to be covered up. It's back to size 10. Re-grab the auburn and return to this layer. I gotta keep looking at this. Oh, hello. Hey, I can hear your voice. Will you show your 3D models sometime? Perhaps. I might make a video on that. I have been making 3D models, but I think it would have to be a special project before I... Or let me rephrase. I think I'd want to have the 3D model be of something particularly special before I show it on my channel. This is a very rough thing, I think. Oops. Let's do that. Oh, zooming in too much. Try and clean up where I can. I think I changed my mind about not having an outline. I think I'm just going to use this color as the outline. Make a slightly lighter version for the rest of the hair. Okay. It's gotta be all curly. Don't like these curls. What a strange... I keep saying strange. It's more of just... I'm not used to this kind of a combination. I'm not used to seeing this kind of a combination. Bright red, half-shaved hair. Gonna want to add more curly bits to it. Apparently it needs to be curly. Long and curly is not a very nice combination. Not even sure if this is the best way of doing it, because this is normally how I would show that hair is messy. But I don't know how else to show that it's going to be curly unless I get into a lot of detail that I don't want to get into. There. Here we go. That's the best I think I can do that. Covering up the ear I just try to make, but I don't mind too much. I didn't think it looked all that great anyways. Let's just up the size. It'd be cool to see other people's interpretation of these descriptions. I should probably start talking about the things on my list. The first thing I want to bring up is that today started off real weird. What does that mean? Well, to start off with, I woke up with a blue mouth. My tongue was this weird blue color. Don't really know why. It came off when I brushed it, but I was not expecting to have a blue mouth, and I have no idea what caused it. Just a weird, random thing that happened. Then I nearly burned down my house when trying to cook some. You know what? I'm realizing I'm using the wrong color for that. No wonder it looked all odd. But I was just reheating some rice for a stew that I've been eating, and I don't know, I went away for a minute, I got caught up in something, and when I came back, just fire alarm going off, and yeah, not fun. So, kind of a weird day. Talking of stew though, I'm just gonna mention, I love stew. Every year for my birthday, my mother makes a delicious stew. And I'm really looking forward to that, because next week is my birthday. So that's gonna be fun. Next week is also going to be the day that I put out a video instead of having a stream. So it's gonna be a bit of a birthday video. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Hair is weird. I found myself wanting to texture it, but I know that if I start going down that rabbit hole, I'm just gonna get really frustrated and lost, and it's not gonna be as good a time. So I'm gonna leave it as a solid color, simple kind of thing right now. Let's bring size down to like 5. That's not what I said. 5. There. That's not what And this is just my attempt at showing it shaved here. I don't even know if that's really going to convey it very well. But it's like, how else do you convey this? If you're watching this, tell me, how would you convey it? I need to know. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rework the hair later. So that's that. There's that. And now I kind of want to get into fixing up all the rough everything. First and foremost, I'm not liking that foot. Actually, I need to like take a moment to just think. Look at this again. No piercings. Doesn't say anything about jewelry either. Oh, thanks. I hope it looks good. And what's in his box? Dead animals. As I mentioned before, part of his description when I generated it was that he owns a box full of dead animals. So, yeah. Should I add facial hair? I don't know. I guess while I wait, I'm going to talk about the next thing, which is, if you look, you can see this thing right here, the MEMNPC logo. I wanted to talk a bit about MEMNPC again, specifically what you guys can do for MEMNPC. For those of you who don't know, MEMNPC is something I started, which stands for Mission Against the Mistreatment of Non-Player Characters. Anyone who is big into the gaming scene will know that there's a lot of discrimination against non-player characters. For example, on what is it called? For some reason I'm blanking on the actual name. I know the most recent one was like New Horizon, but the Animal Crossing. In the Animal Crossing game, people have been known to hit their villagers with bug nets. More famously, in the Legend of Zelda series, players will go through NPCs' houses and break all of their pots. A lot of theft happens to NPCs in Skyrim, and it's really unfortunate. What I do, or what I've been doing, is I have made some signs that I take with me when I go to conventions to just kind of spread the word. And I just try to tell people about MEMNPC. If you want to support the cause, You could also make signs, but that's a bit more of an investment. Smaller things that would also be helpful would just be spreading the word, talking to people about it, commenting on videos, not just my videos, but pretty much every video. Any video in which there are people interacting with NPCs. I want to fill this in. And just let them know that you're not going to stand quietly to the side while good NPCs are being abused. Why isn't this... Oh, weird. Wait, what? Oh, that's the wrong... Why did I do that? Born. There we go. Fixing that little outline break. Tell your friends. Also, if you are in my Discord server, ask to be a member of MEMNPC, and I can give you a role that will show that you are an ally to NPCs, and will fight to give them a voice. This leg is the next big thing that's bothering me. It really needs to be bigger, I think. Let's bring the size back up to 10. We're just gonna make it a little bit larger. Not incredibly larger, but a little bit. I'm just gonna this. Oops. Bring this back down to 10, we can start working on the other foot. Or not the other foot, but the foot. Let's try and keep this all cleaned. To be honest, I don't have as much prepared for today as I have had in the past. But hopefully I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. But but yeah, I guess that's really it. Today might end up being a shorter stream, just because I don't have as much to add as usual. Hopefully that's not a problem. Okay, here we go. Let's bring the size back down to start doing a little bit of cleanup. Gesundheit. And a little bit of a sneeze there. Something's not right with this foot. Let's try that. Gonna go back up here. I don't know. That looks a little stubby. I might just need to add a little bit more length to it. Something like down to here. If I can get the angles right. There we go. Ah. There. And here we go. Just about done with that. And then we can take a look at his foot now. And I feel like that looks a little bit better. Like it just needs to be a little bit larger. We're gonna merge those layers. There. Let's just grab all of these. And we're going to do a quick thing, a little trick that many artists use to see, to reset their perspective of their art. It helps them see where there might be a problem with symmetry or scaling, or if the lines are leaning weirdly. I think it's this one. Yeah, that hair looks a little off now. So I see why. Is there an easy way for me to fix it though? Because that would be nice. Can I just like grab this? It's not really what I wanted. Just bring this up like that. Then we can try and fix it. as best we can. Our color is going to need to be reworked a bit. Here. Hopefully this will look a little bit more natural. I think it would also help if going back down to, which layer is it? This one. Here, we curve this in just a little bit more. Maybe it needs to start earlier. Like that. Let's see here, color. Just gonna do this. That should look a little bit nicer. Now we're gonna flip the canvas again. We're gonna basically just keep flipping the canvas and then flipping it back and then making those small edits until it looks more like what I want. This arm is the next thing that I think looks a little weird. For multiple reasons, now that I got a closer look at it. Aha. I see, there is a higher layer, probably this one. There we go. Also, gotta go back to this layer. Just gotta clean up this line a bit. I'm also gonna make sure this doesn't get too thick. Yeah. Let's rework this corner, I think. So it needs to be a little bit more clean. Kind of like that. Going back to this layer, we can clean up this weird bit of overlap. Let's fill in that? No, what's going on there? Is it this? There we go. I think this hand can also use some work. I think it needs to be more going out like that and then going in. And we can just clean this up. So the big project that I've been working on is something called, or I guess it starts with this. Have you heard of the Bee Movie? Most of you should be answering yes. The Bee Movie is this movie about a bee and his quest of getting honey back to his, or taking honey away from humans because they belong to the bees. That's a short synopsis. At some point, it became a meme to go to a video and post the entirety of the script, not just in like videos, but also like in Discord, just to like, I think it's probably in any social media platform, to just post the entire script of the Bee Movie. A few days, or not even a few days, some of you might remember a few streams ago when I was playing the song or I was playing a rap that was written in the fictional Na'vi language, the language spoken by the aliens in the movie Avatar. Well, I have been rewriting the entire Bee Movie script in that language. And it's been taking me a while, obviously, but it's actually coming along pretty darn well. So, my question for you is, would you like to see a remastered version of the Bee Movie, which it's just been dubbed over, in the Na'vi language? Is that something you'd be interested in seeing? Because I have the script, and it's being rewritten, so that is something I can do. Okay. This is kind of looking pretty good right now. Let's just... What is it? Layer? View? Image? Oh wait. Yeah, it's an image. I'm gonna flip it back the other way. And then just take a closer look. Seeing a little bit of a blemish over here. There we go.
Yeah, honestly, I think that came out better than I thought it would. I'm still not perfectly happy with it, but I think that just comes down to the fact that I'm not really used to drawing people with red hair. For whatever reason, it's just not something I usually do.
So this is a good exercise in doing something that I am not particularly comfortable with. I think I want to leave it at this. Okay, so this can be an entirely different thing. Now I've just got to merge the layer below, simplify the layers as much as I can. Now, this being the old foot, how much of this can I get rid of? Seems like it will probably be a surprising amount. Oops. I'm just gonna merge that layer below. And there's that. Box detail. We'll have details be their own layer. Merge the layer below. So this should just be born detail, born outline, and born color. Oops. Okay. If I lower this, this tells me I need to erase that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Need to erase this up here. Drop that size a bit, it's a little less awkward, and clean up the inside of his his hairline. So yeah. Probably could have done this a little bit differently, but working with what I got, you know? And we can merge this with the layer below. And merge the layer below. That should be everything. And that's Boren. Boren Boulder Down. If we reopen Leaf, then I think we can, what's this? I think I need to remove that layer. I can remove this layer. Right, I remember something I want to do. I want to fix up his mouth to be more like this other guy's mouth. More detailed. Mouths are weird. You know, the weird thing to me is the more detail you give them, the more feminine they look, and I don't entirely know why. Because realistically, our mouths are not that different. They're not shaped that much differently. I think it's because I give this ridge there. Like, if I just make it like a weird block, suddenly it looks less feminine. The crazy thing to me about that is just that no one's mouth is really like that. No one's mouth is so straight. At least not that I've met. Okay. And just like Leaf, I'm probably gonna want... What did I do with Leaf? Give him red. Let me actually... Can I change this from red to... Let's say more like... I think that's gonna look nice. Yeah, I think that way I can give Boren's name... Make Boren's name that other color I had wanted to use. If I can open up Sketch. For some reason it always defaults to this weird like thing. I don't get it. Well, let's see. Let's find an appropriate... This one looks good. We're gonna make this... that color. Maybe thicken it up a bit. That did basically nothing. Italicize? Might be the best I can do. And if there's ways I can make it thicker. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That is Boren. Let's take a look at this last guy. He has the longest name. Alphalos. He will be the next person I am working on.
Hi, Zodiak.
Bye. Before going on though, maybe there is something more I can do with him. Could I give him buttons or something? Because I do want to use this color somewhere. But it has to be something that makes sense, like it's appropriate, you know? But he doesn't have piercings. And I don't know if it makes sense for it to be a button, per se. Doesn't say anything about jewelry. I might just give him some jewelry. Let's see. Here's a thought. if I can just grab that. I'd say we gave him a ring. It'd be there, it'd be more like here. Let's put this on the inside of that ring. Then on top of that, I'll have that. Though it should honestly be a bit more like this. There we go. I used it somewhere. He now has a ring. Sorry about the poodle barking in the background. Let's now figure out Althalos. Oh, what the? Why did that happen? What? No, seriously, why did that happen? How do I undo that? Because undo isn't gonna fix that. What? What did I press to make that happen? Was it this? It was. Hello, Greedy. Don't worry, your test takes priority. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on with my canvas and why pressing forward does this. I guess I'll just do it until it's all the way back to normal. There. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know why that did that. Ah! I'm trying to change the size of my brush, and normally I could just do this and then type in the size I want. There we go, now that's working. Oh, that was weird. Did not like that. Anyways, working on Althalos now. Press backward and forward goes one way. No, the thing that was causing that was pressing the number 4. I don't know how I would. I don't know. Yeah, it was just weird. Let's see. Althalos is a little younger than Borin, because Borin is in nearly 60s. Leaf to Gray is 47. Althalos is also 47. So this last guy is about the same age as Leaf. Cropped, wavy black hair, brown eyes, again smooth brown skin. They were all given the same description for having, well no, I think the other two were given golden brown skin. So you might have slightly darker skin tone. Bodyguard. 5'9" tall, lean build, another oblong face, but this time it's beautiful. So probably gonna do that for the cheekbones. That kind of stuff. You know, like handsome Squidward. Missing his right ear. Worships Grumbar, god of earth, solidity, changelessness, and oaths. Which is very fitting for like this medieval setting with, as like bodyguard. Well, it seems more like a guard than bodyguard specifically. Worships Grumbar, changeless oaths, always has a backup plan, very obstinate, always has a battle story to tell, works hard and to play hard afterwards. Yeah, let's make some slight changes. We're gonna get rid of body in bodyguard. And can I do this? Okay. Just gonna try and little bit of cleaning. That's not gonna work. Okay, that's the most I can change that, I think. Although, also, I think there needs to be a space before very. Okay. Leaf and boron, done. Did I finish small hybrid? For now, the thing is, I don't know. I feel like I will never be satisfied, in large part because I don't really do people with red hair. This is kind of the first time I've drawn someone with red hair, or auburn hair. I'm not very happy with it as well, because it was supposed to be long, curly auburn hair, and I don't really know how to convey that. Shaved on the one side, and of course the way I drew it, it's the side away from us. I don't know. I don't know how else to make him work. Would be to make slightly darker red curly shapes, I guess. Let's see. Bring the size back down to 10. Just like, oh, that's a little too, or that's not like dark enough. That looks weird. Let me try even making this smaller. It just looks off to me. Silhouette art only just on his hair. Silhouette. Try drawing just like the shapes that would outline a curl. That's the thing, is just like, how would I do that? It would just be like that. Something about it just doesn't look, I don't know. I think it's just that I haven't drawn curly hair. Let me try looking up, let's see. Cartoon curly hair. See, like, the way they do it is just like having waves like that. But I don't even know if that's really conveying it very well. Yeah, that's literally the only way that looks good that I see it when I look up cartoon curly hair. Do that, but also try to highlight it too with lighter red. So something like that. Is this good? Am I doing something good? I don't like that last line. I don't know if this is good. It just looks all messy. Don't overlap the dark lines. Okay. So something more like something like this, I guess. And that last one was a little bit off. It still looks really messy to me. Maybe there's just too many dark lines. Problem might also come from the fact that so far I haven't really done any shading. I don't know. I really don't know. I definitely need more practice with curly hair. Also, I'm noticing that I put that on the wrong layer. We're just gonna X, do that. And this is gonna be a hair experiment layer. If you don't like it, then just erase and return later. Just experimentation for learning. Yeah, I'm unsure. I'm not gonna delete them. I'm just gonna leave them in this layer to return to at a later date. Now we need to figure out where we want to put the next and final character. Which means we're gonna probably be moving around some things. I'm gonna move Borin down here, I think, or I don't know. There seems good. Leaf, we're gonna move a little more to the side. I guess. Or do we want to put them? No. I'm gonna put them forward. And then this last guy, let's bring size back up to what I was going to have it at, which I think was this. Good enough. Okay. So Alphalos. Cropped wavy black hair. Let's actually first get our colors figured out. So it's gonna be dark hair with a more brownish skin tone. I think, what kind of black do I want? I think like an orange. Hard to say. I don't want it to be like too green. Let's try this kind of a black for his hair. Wavy black hair, cropped. Brown eyes is actually new, but we're gonna just kind of cheese it. Well, that's a little not a great color. I guess we can use this brown for his eyes. Actually, I'm noticing that suddenly that his eyes, I made his eyes too small. Boren's eyes a little too small. So we're just gonna make them a little bit bigger. There we go. Back to Althalos. Smooth brown skin. So we're gonna use a slightly darker version of their skin tone, I think. Something like, might be a little too much darker. Well, is it? Let's try. I'm not great at this. Sure, that looks fine. Although it's like I want to make sure details don't get too lost in it. So I need it to be darker, but not so dark I can't. Not so dark that it starts to hide details. Whatever. If it ends up being too dark or too light even or whatever, we'll fix it later. Doesn't matter. I kind of want to stick to earthy tones as well, because God of Earth, Solidarity, Changelessness, and Oaths. That sounds like he'd be a lot of earthy tones, at least in clothing and jewelry. Lean build, beautiful face, missing right ear. Solidarity, Changelessness, Oaths. I don't know that I need any more for, like, the color palette. At least for right now. So we're just gonna get rid of that. By the way, if you wanted to... Oh, good luck, dude. Sorry you can't stay longer. Don't worry about it. If you wanted to support MEMNPC by making like a sign of your own or doing something like that, I'm going to be putting the MEMNPC logo in my Discord later. So you can use that. A more official looking one that isn't like awkwardly drawn. Gotta stretch. And yeah. We'll probably wrap up in 5-6 minutes. Let's start with this. Get even darker. Change the size down to... Actually, no, I know. I want to take this 50. Figure out where we're placing him. I don't want to just give him the same pose as Leaf. So maybe something that's more like... I remember. I forgot to change opacity. There we go. Something like hand on sword on hip. Facing this way. Imagine his actual face is going this way, though. I don't know why I'm trying so hard with that. He's probably gonna have armor like these other two. I'll have to look up some armors. Yeah, I think that'll be our plan for when we work on him. So not much was really done today. I just kind of tried my best to finish Borin. Not entirely happy with how it turned out, but it could be worse. Still gotta figure out how to do curly hair. And Althalos Chaucer, interesting name, is gonna be the person we work on next time we're here. Remember to support MEMNPC. I wanted to leave a thanks, actually, to the people who voted for today's stream. Because every week, whenever I do a stream, I like to have put up a poll to see what I should do. And while there's plenty of people on the Discord, by the way, the link to the Discord is going to be in the description if it's not already. Is it? It should be. Yes. I'm gonna make sure that that's up to date. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna just there. So now there's definitely an up-to-date link down in the description. So go there, ask to be a member of MEMNPC, and I will make you a member of MEMNPC in my roles. And participate in the polls to have your own input in what I should do. The people who voted this week was Greedy, who was a part of the stream near the end, Dr. A, and Ghoster. So thank you all so much. And if you were here during the live stream itself, thank you so much. I have so much appreciation for anyone who watches my stuff. I honestly have no expectation of it, so it means a lot to me. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch some VOD. I have so much appreciation for all of you as well. On that last note, thank you, and